I learned the importance of focusing on people when I served as a stake president in France. At the beginning of my service, I had in mind some very ambitious goals for the stake: the creation of new wards, the building of new meeting houses, and even the construction of a temple in our area. When I was released 6 years later, not one of these objectives had been achieved. This could have felt like a complete failure, except that during the course of those 6 years, my objectives had become quite different. As I sat on the stand on the day of my release, I was overwhelmed by a profound sense of gratitude and accomplishment. I looked at the faces of the hundreds of members in attendance. I could recall a spiritual experience connected with each one of them. There were those brothers and sisters who had entered the waters of baptism, those for whom I had signed their first recommends so they could receive the sacred ordinances of the temple, and those young people and couples I had set apart or released as full-time missionaries. There were many others to whom I had ministered as they were going through trials and adversity in their lives. I felt intense brotherly love for each of them. I had found pure joy in serving them and rejoiced in their increased loyalty and faith to the Savior. President M. Russell Ballard taught, quote, "What is most important in our church responsibilities is not the statistics that are reported or the meetings that are held, but whether or not individual people, ministered to one at a time, just as the Savior did, have been lifted and encouraged and ultimately changed." Close quote.